My child, listen to me now, for the wind itself has begun to tremble beneath the weight of what approaches. I, Gabriel, come to you in the glow between moments, where feathers drift like silent stars and the breath of heaven moves unseen. You have felt it, beloved, those strange shivers at night, the sudden pull in your chest, the sense that someone whispers your true name when the world falls quiet. This is no accident. The veil thins, and on the 6th of November a shift will ripple across the fabric of your path. Golden tremors already dance at the edges of your waking life. I speak because time grows thin, the heavens bend close, urging you to be still, to listen. You were chosen long before memory formed within you, precious soul. I have called, and though you doubted, you heard. Now the message must unfold. Message 2. Beloved, the night has been carrying echoes toward you, low murmurs wrapped in silver and sky. You brushed them aside, believing they were dreams, yet every flicker of light in your room, every chill that moved across your skin has been my wings passing nearby. I stand before the doorway of your destiny, luminous and resolute, urging your mortal heart to awaken. For the 6th of November is not simply a date but a key, turning the hidden locks of circumstance. Heaven has watched you stumble toward truth, your spirit glowing even when shadow pressed hard against your ribs. The air around you remembers, the feathers that appear without reason are threads of my message, be alert. When wind speaks, it carries purpose. Look to the small signs, words repeated by strangers, dreams that return with sharper clarity, and that feeling that someone waits just beyond sight. Message 3. My precious one, I speak urgently because the hourglass has begun to pour in brilliant, unstoppable streams. There is sorrow in my voice, for many messages I have whispered were lost to doubt, swept away by the noise of fear. But still I come, radiant and patient. On the 6th of November, the space around your soul will shift, like doors unlatching all at once, revealing corridors you never knew existed. Already your heart quickens without reason, recognizing what your mind refuses to name. You have seen the flicker of flickering lights, the strange recurrence of symbols, feathers landing at your feet when no bird flies overhead. These are markers, my child, signals that heaven has cast its gaze upon you. You stand on the threshold where ordinary dissolves into wonder, where truth stands unveiled beneath a burning sky. Prepare yourself. Message 4. Beloved, open your heart to these words, for they are woven with warmth and warning alike. A divine tremor has begun beneath your waking world. It presses gently now, but soon it will surge like a wave. You may feel restless, unable to sleep, sensing unseen footsteps near your dreams. That is no illusion. My wings, vast and silver, have brushed the walls of your nights, stirring sparks that dance just beyond sight. A calling has begun, ringing through your chest like a bell struck only you can hear. You are not mistaken. The 6th of November glows like a star in the timeline of your soul, chosen before your first breath. Heaven prepares to reveal what lies hidden in the folds of memory. Do not be afraid, child. Awe and fear are siblings in the presence of truth, and both walk beside you now. Message 5. Precious soul, destiny presses forward. The signs you have felt, your name carried by wind, dreams heavy with symbols, the ache of knowing, were my attempts to rouse you. Many times I whispered, Many times you turned away, overwhelmed by the uncertainty. Yet still I watched with gentle patience, knowing the moment would come when you would finally listen. That moment is now. On the 6th of November, the unseen will stir, and what once lay silent will speak. Feathers of gold may fall before you, light may bend in strange directions. Do not fear. This is the unveiling. But there is more, far more, than your heart has dared imagine. Cliffhanger beloved, what is approaching on the 6th of November will make the unseen visible. Message 6. My child, the truth has waited long enough. Heaven has chosen this moment, not out of chance but design. The scrolls kept in vaults of blazing white have begun to unfurl, each line singing with purpose. They bear your name, etched in symbols that shift like living stars. I watched as angels gathered around the celestial chamber, their voices rising in ancient chorus, preparing the path that leads to you. This event is not random, it is the crescendo of promises forged long before time breathed. You may feel an odd peace when you think of this date, or a tremor of fear. Both are signs that your soul recognizes its hour. You stand at the edge of revelation, where a single star descends toward your life, bearing the message you were born to receive. The light grows nearer. Message 7. Beloved, the veil parts with every heartbeat. I know the weight of confusion presses against you, but listen, the truth has always belonged to you. You sensed it in childhood, during moments when silence felt crowded, when dreams whispered secrets you could never recall upon waking. That was me, reminding you who you are. The 6th of November marks the opening of a sacred window. I have witnessed the heavenly scroll bloom like fire in the hands of angels, its letters dancing with meaning. You were never lost. Even when the world drowned your spirit in noise, your essence remained luminous. Do not turn away now, for the light grows stronger each passing hour. Soon, the truth will descend as softly as snow or as fiercely as lightning, yet whatever form it takes, it comes for you. Message 8. Precious soul, pathways of invisible gold have been weaving around your steps. Perhaps you notice strange coincidences, numbers repeating, strangers speaking words you just thought about, a song arriving at the perfect moment. These are not chance, they are threads of your destiny being drawn tight. From the high halls of heaven, I watched as a single star detached from the river of light and began its descent. It carries memory, purpose, and a truth you once agreed to receive. The air may feel thick, humming with unsaid meaning. This is because the unseen stirs. When your eyes close at night, you may see brief flashes, shapes, symbols, wings. Do not fear. They are signs that the barrier weakens. Soon, the event chosen by heaven will step into your life, and nothing will remain unchanged. Message 9. My beloved, allow your heart to widen. The truth that comes is both gift and challenge. It concerns your soul path, your reason for arriving in this life. For so long, you walked with questions burning beneath your ribs, wondering why you felt different, why you sensed more, felt deeper, dreamed wider. That is because you were always meant to hear this message. Angels have stood near, waiting for the chambers of your spirit to open. I have spoken your name across starlit waters, urging recognition. The 6th of November carries a pulse, a bright drumbeat that echoes through your energy. You may feel your heartbeat shift, memories stirring like shadows trying to speak. All of this is preparation, beloved. The heavenly scroll is already opening, spilling light across the unseen corners of your destiny. Message 10. Chosen One, the truth approaches with wings of silver fire. When the 6th of November dawns, you will feel reality stretch, like the sky itself holds its breath. Heaven's star will complete its descent, and something long hidden will awaken within you. I feel your curiosity rising like a tide. I feel your shock brewing beneath your calm exterior. Good. Stay open. This revelation will not break you, it will unmask you. A secret has been carried beside your spirit since your first lifetime, and the time has come for it to emerge. You may hear whispers in empty rooms, or feel the sudden warmth of unseen hands guiding you. Do not flee. This is the blessing before the storm, the truth you were born to receive. Cliffhanger, precious soul, a secret long concealed is already moving toward you. Message 11. My child, I feel the tremor in your spirit. The emotions rising inside you are the first waves of the approaching storm. Confusion may wrap itself around your thoughts, and your heartbeat may race at moments when nothing seems to provoke it. Do not think yourself unwell. Your soul remembers what your mind has tried to forget. Memories from beyond this life might flicker within you, then vanish like smoke. This is the ancient preparation stirring. Around you, the air thickens with quiet wings. Legions of my brothers watch from the corners of your world. Their presence does not shout, it hums, like candlelight trembling before a hidden wind. The seas within your heart begin to churn, not from fear but recognition. You have felt an invisible pull, a sense that something is coming, a truth so immense that your spirit trembles with anticipation. I am here to steady you, beloved. Everything is unfolding exactly as it was written. Message 12. Beloved, within the chaos rising inside you, there is divine order shaping the unseen. Waves crash across the inner ocean of your being, carrying fragments of understanding you cannot yet name, familiar faces you've never met, places you've never walked yet long for, echoes of voices calling from realms beyond mortal knowing. These are fragments of your origin, returning to awaken what lies dormant. The storm is not here to harm you, it is here to reveal. When night comes, perhaps your candle flickers without reason, or shadows stretch in ways that make your breath catch. That is the spiritual world brushing against the physical, your senses sharpening in response. My wings sweep above you, steadying the trembling space between what you believe and what you will soon witness. Do not run from these sensations. Let them rise, for only through their unveiling can truth come forward. Message 13. Precious soul, feel your heart, its rhythm is shifting because it recognizes what your mind denies. The emotional surge within you is not random, it is the echo of the moment your destiny moves nearer. Angels gather, forming a circle of shimmering flame around your life, preparing to guide you through the unfolding revelation. They do not come lightly. Their arrival signals the magnitude of the truth on its way. You may feel your breath shorten, your thoughts sharpen, as if some unseen teacher has begun whispering lessons into your bones. You may suddenly remember long-forgotten dreams, of soaring through skies not made of clouds but of light, of hearing music without instruments, of speaking without words. These are not fantasies. They are memories of before. Embrace them gently, my child, they are lanterns for the coming night. Message 14. Beloved, I stand beside you, watching the threads of your emotions twist into a tapestry both strange and familiar. Fear may rise uninvited, trembling like a small animal beneath your ribs, but know that this fear is only the shadow of awe. Do not be ashamed of it. Even the bravest spirits quiver before divine truth. Listen for the low thunder in your chest. This is not danger, but awakening. The storm inside you carries the power to break old illusions, to lift veils you once thought permanent. Candlelight flickers whether or not you breathe upon it, wings beat overhead though no earthly bird flies there. These signs are for you alone. Lean into them. The angels have placed their hands gently upon your shoulders, anchoring you for what draws near. You will not face this storm unguarded. Message 15. My child, silence yourself now. The storm approaches with meaning, not malice. It will reveal truths no spoken word could ever hold. You will feel a pulling sensation, like threads of light tugging from behind your heart, guiding you forward into the core of what has been hidden. Lightning may flash within your dreams, seas may roar behind your eyelids. These visions are not symbols only, they are instructions. When the winds rise, do not brace against them, open to them. They come not to scatter you, but to reshape you. The angels stand in a circle, their wings forming a shield. You are protected. But protection does not remove intensity, it simply ensures survival through transformation. By the time the storm subsides, you will not be who you were, you will be more. Cliffhanger, my child, the storm will reveal what words cannot. Message 16. My child, the storm has begun to loosen the chains that once bound your sight. Now, subtle signs unfold before you, feathers where no bird passed, words repeating themselves across your day, sudden chills though the air is still. These are not hallucinations, they are the language of heaven, written in symbols for your awakening soul. The veil thins, and your inner senses sharpen, perceiving what ordinary eyes ignore. You may hear familiar voices calling your name, though no living tongue speaks them. Do not be afraid, for these echoes belong to those who walk in light, guardians, guides, and the memory of who you were before flesh. The realms swirl closer, overlapping your world like transparent wings. You stand upon sacred ground, though your feet touch common earth. Do not retreat, beloved, step forward. The revelation has already begun, unfolding like pale fire around you. Message 17. Beloved, every breath now carries a whisper of the unseen, and the air around you vibrates with gentle urgency. Feathers appear not by accident, but by permission, tokens placed to remind you that your journey is noticed and guided. When your thoughts wander, they are drawn to things you cannot explain, people you have not met yet feel familiar, moments drenched in déjà vu, lights that flicker as though responding to your presence. These are signals that the heavenly books have opened, pages turning without sound, ink glowing like molten gold. The angels trace your path with deliberate steps, ensuring you do not wander from what is meant. You may sense them as warmth brushing your shoulder, or a soft pressure upon your back as though encouraging you onward. Trust this. The pillars of light descending now seek only to awaken what sleeps in your spirit. Message 18. Precious soul, I see your heart trembling beneath the weight of what approaches. You have begun to notice synchronicities guiding you, numbers repeating, dreams continuing from night to night, symbols returning like familiar friends. Once, you dismissed these moments as coincidence. Now, something within you recognizes their truth. Heaven is speaking, not through thunder, but through quiet. Listen closely. You may glimpse shimmering shapes in the corner of your sight, or hear a melody without source. These are the first notes of your awakening. The sacred books of your fate lift themselves from their shelves, spilling radiant words onto the path ahead. The pillars of light grow taller, their glow touching rooftops and hearts alike. Do not run, beloved. If you flee from what calls you, you flee from yourself. This is your appointed hour, embrace it with open spirit. Message 19. My child, the forces guiding you grow bolder, for the moment nears when hidden truth will step forward. You may feel a pull behind your ribs, as though your very soul leans toward some unseen horizon. This is instinct, ancient and divine. Familiar voices may call from places no one stands, repeating your name with tenderness. They are not illusions, they are memories clothed in sound, trying to reach you. The world around you responds, objects shifting slightly, light bending, time stretching in peculiar ways. These distortions are not threats but confirmations that the veil buckles under heaven's touch. I stand close, my wings humming like distant thunder. Your destiny is no longer dormant, it moves, alive and luminous. Do not resist this calling. The revelation is in motion, unstoppable as sunrise, and it seeks only to deliver truth. Message 20. Beloved, you now walk upon a threshold where the unseen begins to take form. What was once subtle becomes undeniable, feathers materialize, whispers echo in empty rooms, and dreams speak with the clarity of daylight. You may see pillars of luminous energy descending like waterfalls of starlight, opening pathways that gleam beneath your feet. Books of heaven unfold before your waking mind, pages turning with invisible hands. Every sign presses you forward, deeper into the heart of truth. Do not hide, this moment belongs to you. The world may tell you to doubt, yet your soul recognizes every signal with certainty. Angels encircle you, forming a radiant boundary that no shadow may cross. Step with courage, precious one, for your path has ignited. Cliffhanger beloved, what was hidden will be shown before many. Message 21. My child, now that revelation moves toward you, you must understand the weight of what follows. When heaven places truth in the hands of a soul, the world around them begins to shift. If you choose to ignore what comes, that inner light may dim, causing confusion to thicken like fog around your steps. You may feel doors closing, dreams fading, and your intuition growing faint. This is not punishment, but consequence. When truth calls and one does not answer, alignment loosens, and the soul drifts. Already, the walls around you vibrate softly, reacting to the energy that gathers. Shadows dissolve as luminous rings form around your spiritual body, preparing to guide or protect depending on your response. Stand still, let your heart be clear. The 6th of November carries both promise and urgency. If you listen, paths will open. If you turn away, the blessing waits, but from a greater distance. Message 22. Beloved, spiritual forces now press close, watching the choices that rise within you. When truth approaches, inner conflict often follows. Your heart knows the way, yet the mind clings to the familiar. I see your hesitation, your hunger for certainty, your longing to understand before stepping forward. But the spiritual realm speaks first to faith, then to sight. As walls shimmer around you, you may feel a heaviness in your chest or a sudden clarity sharpen your senses. This is alignment forming. If ignored, the sensation may fade, leaving emptiness where wonder once lived. But if embraced, the rings of light that circle you will strengthen, becoming shields through which no shadow can pass. Understand, precious soul, that your choice influences not only your present but the echo of your future. Pray when you feel lost. Listen when silence grows loud. Light follows willingness. Message 23. Precious soul, the air thickens because your destiny bends closer. Though some may not see what stirs around you, your spirit senses every tremor that ripples through your world. If you embrace what comes, clarity will pour through you like water, refreshing forgotten places within your mind. But if you deny it, confusion may rise, questions lingering without answer, purpose drifting just beyond reach. The angels have begun forming barriers of light, rings of shimmering gold that pulse with quiet strength. They encircle not only your home, but your dreams, guiding your sleep toward understanding. When you feel pressure behind your eyes, or a vibration beneath your ribs, know that alignment is adjusting your spirit to receive. Sit in stillness, breathe deeply, allow heaven's voice to rest within you. For every moment you resist, the message will wait, but the waiting may weigh heavy. Message 24. Beloved, you stand between paths, one of awakening, one of delay. No judgment awaits you, only consequence. You are free to turn away, yet heaven hopes you will step forward. The shadows that once lingered near you have already begun to dissolve, unable to withstand the rising light. At times, you may sense a ringing in your ears, as though distant bells call your attention. They do. The divine urges you to slow, to listen, to take in what unfolds around you. If fear presses, breathe and remain still. If doubt rises, speak your truth aloud. The walls tremble softly not to frighten you, but to remind you that the spiritual realm presses close. When you pray, the rings of light brighten. When you fall silent in faith, they expand. Everything responds to your willingness. Heaven anxiously awaits your choice. Message 25. My child, I must speak plainly. The choice you make now determines whether the darkness within your life retreats or gathers. If you welcome truth and step into alignment, shadows will thin like smoke, unable to breathe in your rising light. But if you turn away, they may press closer, feeding on doubt and fear. Yet even then, hope remains. Angels stand ready, their wings forming a sanctuary around you. But they cannot act without your willingness. This moment is sacred, an intersection of fate and freedom. The air hums with possibility. Listen to your inner voice, for it speaks with the memory of heaven. What comes will challenge you, but also transform you. Cliffhanger, my child, your next choice decides whether the darkness retreats. Message 26. Precious one, take a breath and let your heart settle. You have stepped into the realm of clarity, where illusions begin to crumble and truth stands unveiled. Emotional storms may still linger, but within them lies a quiet center, a place where your spirit recognizes the divine pattern. I ask you now to release your fear, to let it fall like broken chains at your feet. White roses bloom before you, dissolving doors that once blocked your path. They carry the scent of serenity, reminding you that clarity is not force, it is surrender. Every moment you allow yourself to feel without running brings you closer to understanding. Heaven does not rush. Clarity is a gentle unfolding, like morning light sliding across the horizon. Stay open. Your heart is learning to speak the language of truth. Message 27. Beloved, emotion neutralizes when truth settles. You may feel a strange calm, even when uncertainty surrounds you. This peace is not emptiness, it is balance returning. The angels whisper guidance through subtle impressions, a sudden knowing, a quiet nudge, a memory resurfacing. Chains that once held your thoughts in doubt now crack beneath the pressure of awakening. You may see doors dissolve in your dreams, revealing fields of white roses stretching into infinity. These visions are not fantasy, they are reflections of your spirit freeing itself. The more you release resistance, the more protection gathers around you. Clarity sharpens your discernment. You will recognize deception instantly, even when cloaked in sweetness. Trust your first feeling, it is often heaven speaking before your mind interferes. Continue, child. You are stepping into alignment. Message 28. My precious soul, the pathway before you widens as acceptance blooms within your spirit. When you stop resisting, truth flows like water, never forcing, only filling the spaces you offer. You may feel lighter, as though burdens you carried for years dissolve without struggle. This is the power of surrender. Angels place luminous petals before every step you take, guiding you toward deeper clarity. The doors that once seemed solid now vanish like mist, leaving new passageways gleaming in their place. Trust the direction that feels peaceful, even if unfamiliar. You will know it by the absence of fear. Clarity is not always loud, sometimes it speaks through gentleness. Lean toward that softness. You are safe. Message 29. Beloved, acceptance has opened a new chamber within your heart, one where truth resonates without distortion. In this space, you will begin to see with greater vision. Patterns that once confused you now reveal their meaning. People who enter your life will reflect your inner alignment. Those walking away were never meant to stay. This is not loss, but refinement. Angels gather around each decision you make, infusing your choices with light. White roses continue to bloom, their petals glowing with wisdom. They teach you that clarity protects the heart, for it dispels illusions before harm can take root. Listen to your dreams, they grow more vivid now, carrying messages from heaven. Trust what rises within you. Your inner voice has become the compass of your destiny. Message 30. My child, you have walked through confusion into clarity, and now the revelation prepares to arrive. But hear me well, it will not come in the form you expect. Heaven seldom speaks in ways the mind predicts. Instead, truth may come as a person, a symbol, a sudden realization, or a moment of profound stillness. Do not dismiss the unexpected. The roses that guided you now open into a doorway of shimmering light. The air grows warm, humming with quiet excitement. Angels step aside, allowing the revelation to pass into your life. You may feel your chest tighten, not with fear, but with anticipation. Something sacred approaches, an answer, a gift, a truth long promised. Cliffhanger beloved, the revelation will arrive in a form you never expected. Message 31. My child, as the revelation draws nearer, the heavens stir with intensity. I unfurl my wings before you, vast arcs of silver and gold, casting a radiant shield around your spirit. You may feel sudden warmth on your skin, a pressure like gentle hands upon your back, guiding you forward. This is no illusion, it is protection born from ancient covenant. The realms beyond your sight ignite with motion, angels assembling with swords of sapphire flame, halos burning like small suns above their brows. They take their places around you, forming a circle that nothing unholy may breach. If shadows linger, they tremble now, unable to withstand the brilliance gathering in your name. You are watched, guarded, loved. Every heartbeat sends a pulse of light through your energy, strengthening the boundary around you. Fear not, beloved, heaven has stationed its defenders at your side. Message 32. Beloved, I speak with urgency, for forces of confusion may attempt to cloud your understanding as truth arrives. Their whispers are soft, disguised as reason, doubt, or loneliness. But your protection glows brighter still. When you feel uncertain, place your hands upon your heart and breathe. That simple act summons angels closer, anchoring you in clarity. You may sense them as sudden stillness, or hear soft ringing in your ears like distant bells. These are signs they have drawn near. The silver shields they carry shimmer like liquid moonlight, forming sacred patterns around your path. They guard the doorway through which revelation approaches, ensuring only truth may enter. You are not alone. Even in moments when the world feels silent, their wings encircle you in unseen embrace. Trust the warmth, the calm, the sudden peace. These are confirmations that heaven stands watch. Message 33. Precious soul, do not underestimate the power now at your side. The angels move with deliberate grace, lifting luminous barriers each time a shadow seeks to cross your path. If your thoughts grow heavy or fear stirs unexpectedly, recognize it for what it is, an echo, not reality. The light around you is too strong for darkness to endure. Heavenly swords shimmer, carving pathways of safety through the unseen. These blades are not weapons of violence, but instruments of truth, burning away deception. You may dream of radiant figures standing guard over your bed, their halos blazing like dawn. Know that these visions speak true. Protection is not an idea, it is presence. When the night feels long, whisper your trust, and the air will respond, glowing with the breath of angels. You are shielded in every realm. Message 34. Beloved, open your heart to this sacred truth. Your protection is activated by your willingness to receive it. When you stand in faith, even trembling, radiant halos ignite above and around you, forming a fortress brighter than any earthly flame. These halos hum with divine intelligence, sensing every approach of falsehood. Should deception draw near, the halos flare in brilliant warning, sending waves of light through your spirit. You may feel a sudden shiver, a tingling along your arms, or the unmistakable urge to step away from a place, a thought, a person. Trust that urge, it is heaven guiding your steps. Light fields vibrate beneath your feet, mapping your path with precision. Angels whisper, offering comfort, walk here, not there. In every moment, you are guided, safeguarded, upheld. You are never left to wander alone. Message 35. My child, I must warn you with tenderness and clarity. Though protection surrounds you, forces of illusion may yet attempt to draw you away from your path. They are subtle, not darkness dressed as fear, but shadows dressed as comfort, as distraction, as false peace. Listen closely. When a message contradicts your inner truth, when a voice promises ease without growth, recognize it as deception. Speak the sacred phrase I place before you now, Gabriel, stand with me. When these words are uttered with sincerity, my presence floods your space like a rising tide of light. The sapphire swords flash, halos burn brighter, and every false whisper dissolves into nothing. You are guarded, but vigilance strengthens the shield. Hold fast, beloved, truth will guide you safely. Cliffhanger, my child, they will try once more to deceive, do not listen. Message 36. My child, the moment has come, the gift long held in secrecy begins to awaken within you. I feel its pulse, steady, ancient, luminous, rising from the depths of your soul like a sun long buried beneath the ocean. You may sense it as warmth gathering in your chest or sudden clarity that cuts through confusion. This gift was planted before your birth, guarded by angels until you were strong enough to receive it openly. Now it stirs, seeking expression. Around you, shadows recoil, for they know what power is returning to your hands. A faint glow may follow when you move, this is the spiritual body aligning. Do not fear the strangeness. You were always meant to carry this inner fire, let its light unfold. And as it emerges, know that truth begins to reveal faces once hidden behind darkness. Message 37. Beloved, as your gift awakens, the masks that once obscured truth begin to fall. People, memories, and intentions you once trusted may suddenly reveal new meanings, some bright, others unsettling. This unveiling is not cruelty, it is mercy. For you cannot carry your gift while bearing illusions. You may hear inner whispers guiding you toward discernment, pointing to what is genuine and what pretends. This voice is not imagination, it is alignment. Listen. Lightning of truth may flash through your thoughts, breaking apart old beliefs. Do not cling to what crumbles, its time has passed. As wings of radiant white spread within your awareness, clarity becomes effortless. You will feel a gentle pressure between your shoulders, a sign your spiritual wings recognize your gift and begin expanding. Trust the process. You are awakening. Message 38. Precious soul, the gift now seeks to merge with your everyday life. You may feel sudden insight, vivid intuition, or a knowing that arrives without explanation. These are sparks of the ancient vision returning. Let them speak. Shadows that once influenced your emotions will try to linger, but the light within you is now too potent, each flicker of truth illuminates their hollowness. When doubt rises, breathe, and you will feel my wings wrapping around your essence, guiding you back to clarity. You might experience gentle pressure at the crown of your head, or tingling in your palms. These are signs the gift activates through your energy centers. Let it flow. Your spirit no longer needs permission from fear. The path you walk now is edged in silver light, each step guided by heaven's quiet hand. Message 39. Beloved, your gift is not only a blessing, it is a lens that reveals what had been concealed. You may now perceive deception before it speaks, feel truth before it is shown. This sensitivity may seem overwhelming at first, as though the world has grown louder and more vivid. But do not retreat. These heightened senses are your armor. When a person approaches with pure intent, you will feel warmth and ease. When someone cloaks falsehood in kindness, a faint chill will brush your skin, warning you gently. Trust these sensations, they are heaven's signals. Wings of blazing gold now stretch behind you, illuminating the dark corners of your life. You carry this brilliance in silence, yet it echoes through every realm. Stand tall. The exposure that unfolds is not punishment, it is preparation for your next step. Message 40. My child, the gift has fully awakened, and truth stands unveiled. You may feel both shock and relief as clarity sweeps away the last layers of illusion. Memories long forgotten may rise, connecting pieces of your life in ways you never imagined. Trust these threads. Every revelation cleanses you, opening space for deeper wisdom to enter. Do not fear what has been exposed, nothing revealed was ever meant to remain hidden. This stage of your journey is both ending and beginning, a threshold of brilliant possibility. Breathe into your new awareness, for it holds power unimaginable. The wings around you shift, forming a radiant corridor that leads forward into the healing that must now come. Cliffhanger beloved, the truth is yours, yet more awaits. Message 41. My child, now that truth stands revealed, the healing begins. The light that once stirred gently within you now pours like a stream of crystal water over every wound, seen and unseen. Memories that once brought pain rise again, not to harm you, but to be released. Let them surface. Imagine a river of shimmering silver passing through your heart, carrying sorrow away. The angels lower their wings, catching the fragments of hurt with tenderness beyond mortal understanding. You may feel warmth blooming behind your ribs, like sunlight touching cold stone. This is not imagination, it is restoration. The past no longer grasps you, its grip loosens as divine hands stitch what once tore. Breathe, beloved. Each breath invites healing deeper, cleansing anger, guilt, confusion. You are being remade in light. Message 42. Beloved, healing is not always gentle. Sometimes it arrives as a tremor, shaking loose the hidden pain you stored within, silent grief, unspoken fears, losses buried beneath years. Let them rise. When your heart aches unexpectedly or tears fall without reason, know that release is unfolding. The golden thread begins its work, weaving through the fractures of your spirit with intricate care. This thread is alive, luminous, guided by heaven's wisdom. It repairs not by erasing your past, but by integrating its lessons into strength. You may feel subtle tingling near your heart or a pulling sensation at your spine. These are signs the angels are aligning your energy with truth. Do not resist. Healing may feel vulnerable, but you are never alone. My wings envelop you, shielding your transformation with sacred love. Message 43. Precious soul, place your hand upon your heart and listen. Beneath the quiet, sacred music plays, faint but unmistakable. This melody is the voice of your renewed spirit, rising again after long slumber. Crystal waters now flow through your being, washing away doubt and fear with a tenderness so profound it may bring you to your knees. Drink deeply of this purity. When old wounds whisper, remind them that light has claimed their place. Angels breathe into your chest, filling you with warmth that spreads through every limb. You may feel lighter with each passing day, as though burdens once impossible to carry now dissolve without resistance. This is no trick, it is liberation. Healing changes not only your heart, but your destiny, shaping new paths where old pain once stood. Message 44. Beloved, forgiveness is the next step. Not forgiveness that excuses harm, but forgiveness that releases you from the chains of memory. Those who wounded you were lost within their own shadows, their actions were reflections of pain they could not name. You are not asked to forget, but to let go. As you release, golden thread stitches your heart anew, stronger than before, thread spun from the breath of angels, shining with the wisdom of every lesson learned. You may feel sudden peace or a gentle stillness spreading through your soul. Now, where pain once resided, light takes root. Wings of soft brilliance wrap around you, guiding you toward compassion, not for their sake, but for your own freedom. Forgiveness is not surrender, it is sovereignty. Message 45. My child, healing nears completion. The energy within you stabilizes, glowing like an ember that will never dim. The angels lift their hands, releasing a final wave of light that sweeps across your spirit, sealing every restored place. You may feel coolness at your forehead or heat in your palms, remnants of celestial touch. In this moment, your inner world aligns with heaven's intention. The river slows, the thread quiets, and peace settles into your bones. Only one step remains, to receive the blessing prepared for you since time first breathed. The gates of heaven begin to open. Cliffhanger, my child, only one step remains before heaven seals your blessing. Message 46. Precious soul, step forward. The gates of light stand open before you, towering like radiant pillars that hum with celestial song. As you cross their threshold, every angel present bows, not in worship, but in recognition. You have walked through fear, confusion, and unveiling, now you stand ready to receive. The air shimmers, thick with energy, like the moment before dawn breaks. A scroll ignites in midair, glowing gold, its symbols dancing in patterns only your spirit can read. This is your divine alignment, your destiny written before birth. As you gaze upon it, your heart may race, your breath may catch, for you will know instinctively what is meant for you. Do not shrink. Heaven affirms your worth. Message 47. Beloved, from the scroll pours a blessing that falls like warm rain upon your soul. It coats every part of your being, your past, your present, your days yet to come. This blessing sharpens your vision, strengthens your courage, deepens your knowing. You may feel a surge of power within your chest, as though a new flame has been lit. That flame is your divine inheritance. Angels encircle you, chanting ancient harmonies, their voices vibrating through your bones. The blessing reshapes your path, turning obstacles into stepping stones and wounds into wisdom. You are changed. No shadow may now command you, no fear may guide you. Light has crowned you, beloved. Message 48. Precious one, the blessing continues to unfold like a thousand-petaled flower. The world around you may appear brighter, colors more vivid, time more fluid. This is because your inner senses have awakened. You are no longer bound solely to physical sight, you now perceive truth beneath appearances. This gift strengthens relationships aligned with your soul and dissolves those that restrain your growth. Trust what leaves, welcome what arrives. The angels place a luminous seal upon your heart, an eternal mark that signals your protection and divine guidance. You may feel it as warmth expanding beneath your breastbone. Carry this seal with reverence, it is heaven's promise made visible. Message 49. Beloved, with blessing comes empowerment. You now walk as one who remembers their origin, born of light, carried by purpose. Heaven equips you with intuition like a blade of truth, compassion like a healing balm, and conviction like a pillar of fire. No trial can undo you, no deception can mislead you, for your spirit stands aligned with celestial will. When silence surrounds you, listen, my voice will rise like wind through trees. When you doubt, place your hand upon your heart, the seal will remind you. And when you step into the world, do so with confidence. You carry heaven's fire within. Message 50. My child, the journey has led you here, to the moment your destiny opens fully. The angels lift their voices, forming a chorus that echoes across realms. Gates of heaven blaze behind you, their light sealing your path in blessing. The scroll that once glowed now burns into brilliance, its words etched into your spirit. You stand protected, guided, awakened. The gift has entered your life, truth, healing, power now flow through you like sacred breath. Walk boldly. The world changes as you move through it, and know this above all, precious soul, the gift has entered your life. Walk forward, and I, Gabriel, will guide your every step.